See how the handle kind of sticks up like that? It still functions properly, but this is kind of driving me nuts, and I think that it is broken. So I bought another one of these handles, used. Let's look at it. Here's the used door handle. I was lucky, and it's the exact same color. It is black. And I just wanted to show you guys how this thing works. And so you could see that, this thing opens up right here, and it's this spring right here. It's a torsional spring, and that's what snaps the thing back. But what grabs the spring is this little piece of plastic right here. And so I'd be willing to bet that this little piece of plastic is broken. I'm gonna pull this thing out, show you guys how to do that, and hopefully this will be an educational video for you guys, and one for me as well. So the other thing I forgot to talk about there is a metal rod that goes into this guy. It kind of goes in and goes like that. So there is one of these guys. They use these a lot on the Hondas, and this piece kind of goes in here like this. I think mine's partially broken, so I'm gonna hopefully try and save the one that's on the other one and save it. In any case, the rod goes into here, it slips into here, and then this part slips over the rod. So if my finger were the rod, it would go in that way, and then this part would slip over my finger. It goes like that. So to get this thing out, you need to remove 3 bolts, and you'll need a 10mm socket, this, and this, and then you'll have to flick this thing off the rod and then slide the rod out of here. So you guys have seen me take off a door panel before. It is on the video where I adjusted the window for the hardtop. So just follow those instructions. And then over here by the door handle, this is usually covered by a piece of tape. So you rip the piece of tape off, and you can see in there that there are the 2 screws, and there's one here and one right there. And then if you look further in here, there's this guy right here, and you can see that that's the part that's broken right in there. So that's what we're gonna try and remove. And look, you can see the rod. See the rod going in there? We have to flick this thing up off of the rod. Okay, I'm kind of peeking in through one of the holes in the door. I'm gonna release that thing. Oh, there it goes. It's loose. Okay, I got it off. So here's what it looks like when it's loose. Okay, let's get these 3 bolts out first. So by sticking a screwdriver in here, I pried it right here. I just went like this with my screwdriver and it popped out. Okay, so to get this thing out, you kind of have to push up in this direction, up, and then it'll click, and then it'll jump right out, just like that. So up, and then out like that. And look, I was correct. See this piece right here? It's broken. Now you can kind of see both of them. See this piece right here? It's still attached. Still attached right there. So that way the spring, the torsional spring, will still work. And here you can clearly see that that piece is broken right there. Here's this rod, and look, there's the little plastic guy. So I'm gonna remove that little plastic guy. Here it is right here. Look, this one's in better shape than mine, so I'm gonna put this one into my handle. So you can see this plastic thing right here. Here's the one. This one's broken a little bit. A little bit. It would still function, but one of the tangs is broken off of it. And now with a little cleanup, look at the one on the left versus the one on the right, and you can clearly see that the tab is broken just a little bit on the one on the right. Probably work, but let's hold on to this guy and we'll put that guy in. Here's that plastic piece. We're just gonna drop this guy right into here. That's how she goes. You see how that goes? Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna flick that guy up like that because the rod's gonna go into here, and then we're gonna plop that down onto the rod. Okay, same way it came out. It's gonna go in this way. It's gonna go up and then back down. We can put this rod in here and attach the guy, push that guy in there, but I think I'm gonna bolt it first to hang on to it. So the first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bolt this guy right here. Just tighten that by hand real quick. Position the lock cylinder in the hole. So looking through this hole, you can see that I added that guy and that guy right there. So now it should be steady enough that we could put that rod into the hole right there. Just a rod like that and give it a good shove. And now we're gonna rotate this guy down onto the rod. Nice, that feels good. So let's just double check our work. The other side of the vehicle is open, so, oh, look at that, works perfect. Money. Thanks for watching, stay relentless, and I'll see you on the track.